And I just recorded a video, but I'm gonna make another video because I gotta let this be known. Of course, I still been sober for almost 3 years now. I still been celibate almost 4 years, and I state that a lot, and I always state the day and time it is because I be paranoid sometimes. I be thinking there's somebody trying to frame me, meaning it's somebody trying to take my videos and lie on me and then contradict me. I just got on YouTube last night and I tried to change like the profile, not the profile, but the video picture, the cover picture of the video. And they told me that I had to basically put in my cell phone number for that. When I put in my cell phone number, YouTube told me that my cell phone number is connected to too many YouTube accounts. And I was like, what? What the fuck? So I don't know what's all going on. But I think it's a lot more YouTube accounts being created under my cell phone number. It's a lot of accounts being created that people are socialized with other people trying to frame and sabotage my image. So this is why I always state how long I've been celibate and sober. So don't nobody try to like drug my food and take my sperm while I'm unconscious and then give it to somebody else, because that could happen. But I want to include, I sent out a lot of video links of YouTube, a lot of YouTube links in the past to a lot of people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people that probably had like powerful, positions and stuff like that. I never meant disrespect to anybody. If anybody took disrespect, my apologies. As of lately, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on in my life though. And as of lately, I just been praying mainly specifically for my family, hoping and praying the best, mainly specifically for my siblings and my parents and stuff, because when I spoke with them looking different and believing that face recognition exists as far as artificial intelligence hacks on phone goes, somebody could take a picture of you, make you say things and do things, and it don't be you saying it or doing it. It just be that artificial intelligence they're using. They could convince a bunch of people, lie and do a lot of foul stuff. So with that being stated, I believe like people lookalikes exist, clones exist and stuff like that, and somebody could be trying to bring harm to somebody that I'm related to, and then also at the same exact time be trying to convince me that ain't nothing going on at all, but I could be getting lied on and getting tricked, and then manipulated at the same time, humiliated at the same time, sabotaged and framed at the same time online, and then something bad could be happening to somebody that I'm related to. So God bless to everybody on that note, you know what I'm saying? And again, at one point in time, I just went through a lot of stuff, and I feel like a lot of people was trying to frame me. I feel like a lot of people trying to set me up, get me put in jail, get me put in a negative, messed up situation. So that was the way I responded. I just started sending out videos to everybody because I didn't know how to process stuff. But I'm going to say this again. I said this plenty times before. If it was up to me, I probably would have just been way more patient. As far as like publicizing all the stuff that I was working on with the business that I was working on, I feel like that was something that God was telling me. Let me rephrase that. I said if it was up to me, I feel like it was something that God was telling me, and that's why I uploaded certain things that I was working on. But at the same time, I personally feel like, man, sometimes I wonder if I did the right thing. I feel like I didn't sometimes, because I wanted to keep what I was working on to myself. My only goal was basically to just help out myself and my family in the future. But even when I moved to Cali, a lot of negative stuff was going on, and I'm not going to lie to myself, and I'm receiving visions from God, I'm just not going to lie to myself. I won't do that. I'm not. So, on that note, I recall trying to help out a family member of mine back in the day who had legal troubles and stuff like that. And it was a private investigator that I gave some money to. You know what I'm saying? He used to work with the news, didn't work with him no more. And I feel like I should have just reached out to that person immediately back in like 2019 and 2020, and things would have went better, because when I was reaching out to, I kept reaching out. I kept reaching out to everybody that I knew, or at least that I thought that I knew back in the day. I kept reaching out, to like family members that was around me in South Carolina, and I just was never getting the response that I was looking for, the answer that I was looking for, as far as like the negativity that was going on around me, So, the point that I'm making is, if anybody is trying to depict me to look like I'm foul or I'm fucked up or I'm on some harassing type shit, because I sent out a lot of messages in the past, you know what I'm saying? I ain't moving like that or nothing like that. You feel me? I just wanted to say that because I'm about to just see what God's telling me to do, The main reason why I recorded this video though is because I just feel like, man, on the real, I feel like I could have done better with a lot of stuff that I've been doing and trying to work on. But God know what he doing, yo. God know what he doing. And also want to include this, man. I don't know what's going on with that nigga show, but I don't know why as of lately I've been thinking about back in this is in 2011, 2010, matter of fact. This is back in 2010. We had all went to Jackson. Me, Show, it was this chubby dark skinned dude. I think he was also Show cousin. And there was a dude, and it was also Mario. We had all went to Jackson, this city called Jackson, and we went to the club that night. And then we spent the night at his cousin's house. He had two cousins that was like security guards at the club that we went to. And then after that, we went back to the crib. We went and hooped at the court for a minute, then went back to the crib. That was it. I don't know if something negative was stated or some type of lie was told. I still remember driving on the way back from Jackson to Detroit, yo, and the dude that was driving in the car on the highway ran into a bird. He hit a bird on the motherfucking highway, yo. I still remember this shit. Nigga was driving a van. But I said before, I say again, I truly believe when I was at the testimonial shelter, it was a couple people that was walking around that shelter that looked like they could have been related to Show, dog. Looked like they were Show cousin, yo. It was a lot of foul shit going on, and it still is, and I'm not gonna lie to myself about that. Yo. So I don't know why I thought about that as of lately. I don't know if some type of lie was told about me back in that day. I feel like ain't no way some type of lie could have got told, because I just remember going to hang out with them niggas in Jackson, yo, the city Jackson. They got family in Jackson. Me, Mario, we went out to this bar and grill. I remember going out to this bar and grill, some girl dancing on the table and shit. I remember all that shit. And then we went and spent the night at his cousin's place later on that night. We passed out at they shit. That was it. I do recall saying, damn, I wish I could have told that nigga good looking for letting me stay at his crib, because they had a cousin, but I never did. I remember just saying, oh, fuck it, I'll see that nigga again one of these days. I'll see that nigga again later, but I never did. They had an older cousin that worked at they had a cousin that was brothers that worked at security guards at this bar and grill. And when they dropped me back off on West Chicago and Terry Street, I remember they also had these cousins with them. It was this light-skinned girl, this caramel-skinned girl. He dropped us back off. It was Show whole family. It was his whole family. They was cousins, yo. It was this light-skinned girl, this caramel-skinned girl, but they were kids though. They were like teenagers. They were like 14, 15 years old or something like that, yo. And they dropped me back off on Chicago and Terry Street back in the day. I remember this. So I don't know, some type of lie got told about that. At one point in time, I thought Show McCall was making up a lie about me, yo. I've been through so much shit. I thought that April 6, 2024, that Show had went to North Carolina, North Carolina, some type of lie was told up about me. I never got a response from that nigga, yo. I reached out to that nigga in all of 2024, not one response. That's what made me go up, because I said, I feel like God is saying something about him to me, and I'm not getting no kind of response, nothing. But when I saw that it was people walking around the testimonial shelter in July and August 2024, I said to myself, yeah, I think Sam got cousins walking around watching me and shit. I don't know why. I thought at one point in time he was trying to make himself look like he was the prophet. I don't know what's all going on, yo. Like, I thought he was trying to like make it look like that it was his idea that came up with it. He was the prophet. You know, I don't know, yo. I have no idea. But I mean, that'd be a dumb idea to make. That'd be stupid. To any nigga, whatever man out there that's doing that, it's some dude out here that's trying to steal my story, yo. That's stupid. Because it ain't like I'm just walking around. Like, I didn't just wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be a part of the 144,000 Israelites. Today's a good day to be a part of 144,000 Israelites. Like, it's all God purpose, yo. So I'm about to upload this, man. I don't know what's all going on, but I do know for a fact that my mom don't look the same. I know for a fact my sisters don't look the same. I know for a fact pictures that I looked at them online look Photoshop, and I believe clones exist and stuff like that for reasons, for seeing that alone. I have dreams and visions of them asking me for help and stuff like that, all kind of stuff. So I sent a lot of videos out in the past, yo, because I went through a lot of paranoia, and I said I don't want somebody to try to frame and sabotage me. That one lady told me that her name was Alicia back in February 2022, which is the last time I engaged in sex. That lady's name was Martha, yo. I think her name was Martha Schuler. And then I looked online. It's a nursing home that got that same last name. So I said to myself, I think her whole family owned a nursing home in St. George. That's probably why it's been so much of a big attack on me by people that are brotherhoods and sisterhoods, because they family members probably somebody with a that girl told me that she was an army baby or something like that. She told me that back in the day when growing up, she like her dad went through different states. She grew up in the army, like her dad was in the army and stuff like that. That could be the reason why I'm going through all this messed up stuff, because it's people that's like that know people in high places that's allowing the most messed up foul stuff to happen to me and my family. That's the last time I engaged in sex. When I, took that condom off and pulled my pants up, you know what I'm saying? That was the last time I had sex, February 2022. Almost 4 years I've been celibate, almost 3 years I have been sober, yo. I always say that because I think since February 2022, somebody has got my sperm, taken my sperm and given it to somebody and then made up a lie about me. And that lady that I had sex with in February 2022 was the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? She told me that she had got a divorce. She was divorced. She told me she had a crazy ex-boyfriend out in Charleston. So I'm about to upload this show. I don't know what kind of lies being told, but when you go through a lot of foul bullshit, a lot of fucked up shit, and you can't understand what's going on, you start to reflect and start reminiscing and start trying to figure out, did something go wrong in the past? Was something stated about me in the past? You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to upload this show. I think I'm about to get my hair cut also. It's a lady that stay around that my mom had basically reached out to. And she gave me the number of this one lady, and I didn't call yet. Well, I called the lady, but I didn't call her daughter though. But I called her up, you know what I'm saying? Because I said I'm gonna call up, the mother first to see. But I don't think I don't know if I'm gonna cut my hair or not, yo. I'm gonna say this much. I'm not about to keep publicizing what I'm working on, but I did just reach out to a few family members of mine, and I said, yo, y'all do know that I reached out to like a couple people and let them know what I've been dealing with as far as my phone having this block on it, right? You know what I'm saying? So you do know that this is not about to just, you feel me, like go the way you want it to go. I don't know what kind of negative stuff people trying to do to me, yo. But I can tell when some bullshit is going on, when bullshit is ongoing.